2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the opening round action of the Bluff Championship right now. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports and also what's in store for us this week. We head down to the 8th hole now. And as we take a closer look at our featured player, the word is that this rookie has been able to develop a rivalry with someone on tour. Henny Koyak is our person on the ground and has more intel. What can you tell us, Henny?
Our featured player, although they're just getting established on tour, wants to take down some of the bigger, better players that are out there. Will Zalatoris is where they're going to start. And, well, despite the fact he's come back from injury, this young player can perform at the top level. He loves majors. So with a Will Zalatoris defeat, you know you're on the right track.
Oh, we always love to get the gossip on the ins and outs of players and their rivalries. Henny, thanks for that information. We'll be keeping an eye on this one closely. That's a well-played chip shot there. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This 9th hole at Central Otago, Rich, is a strong way to finish the outward 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Just barely snuck into the first cut. He's standing over his 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
I think he's liking this. He's got this putt to pull in front of Will Zalatoris.
Good speed. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Putting for a par now. And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
A thing of beauty. And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 11th is the longest hole at Central Otago, measuring 593 yards.
This is a whopper of a par 5. Only the longest in the game are going to get there in 2. Treat on the right-hand side. That's a great aiming point. For the layup, you're going to have to be mindful of some rocks short of the green. And then the third shot from there, better watch your spin. Anything coming up short right is going to fall well shy of the green.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive, going for the green. Even for the day. Yeah, that's a good shot. That'll make par a lot easier to make from there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Now 7 shots behind after that. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the second round of the Bluff Championship. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. Our leader is sitting at 14 under the card as things get underway here on 2K Sports. We head out to the 10th hole now. Sitting at 6 under. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Well struck. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 6 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wow, what a display off the tee.
It's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
This putt to get to 7 under the card. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
This one's dialed in. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
A long par 4 this hole.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he's looking good. Just birdied his last hole.
That is outstanding. And snatches a birdie as well.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Just a short putt remaining here. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Currently 7 under for the event. So we're at the halfway stage. Rich Beam, it's been a pleasure to call the action with you. How do you think this one's going to play out?
You know, 2 rounds in the books, 2 to go, so I'm pretty much sure there's just 36 holes left for us.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. We're following our featured player who's currently inside the top 30. Let's see how far up the leaderboard he can climb today. We're going down to the 9th hole now. Atta boy, good shot. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
This one's looking good. That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. A quality shot that. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Currently 10 under for the event. We've arrived at a par 5. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Well, that's a handy shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Ah, don't you love the long ball, Rich? Driving a par 4, is there few things more thrilling in the game?
Oh, what a play. You know that. I love it when players are aggressive. Way to go. What a shot.
And he's down there. You got to read?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. He's currently tied for 12th in this tournament. Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
It's been fantastic watching this player, Luke, through the first 3 rounds. 1 more to go. I'm interested to see if they can hold it together for 1 more day.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam. As always, it's great to have you join us. Our featured player is hanging on to a top 10 position on the leaderboard. Looking forward to seeing if he can move up the leaderboard today. We're going out to the 14th hole now. Going with the 8-iron here. And he's safely on the green. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Pretty good.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here, once you get close to the green, is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
He is taking this on.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, it's about 22 feet to go here.
Now look at this one come back. That's disappointing. And this is what remains for a share of 5th place on the leaderboard.
This putt still needs a lot of attention. There's a lot of break on it.
And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is for birdie.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently sitting in 6th position. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole. Standing over his 2nd shot. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This putt about 11 feet in distance. John, what's the line on this putt?
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
This one's tracking. That was an important putt, limiting the damage to a bogey. And after that hole, sitting now 20 under par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That'll work there. Second shot here at the 18th. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Now, it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66.
Looks good.
And the putt drops for birdie. Well, that was some great playing out there this week. No victory in the overall tournament for our featured player, Henny, but they did take down Will Zalatoris, so that's another rivalry they can check off.
Luke, with the way that this rivalry played out, so much tension beforehand, then the players going at it back and forth, neck and neck, across the course of this event. For this player to come out on top and beat Will Zalatoris, they must have gained a lot of confidence from that.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.